Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for a much-anticipated main event. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner.
His adversary, Fisher.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Fisher's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Right hand downstairs. The Lion's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Fisher's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Parries that punch intended for the head. Big three-punch combination there is going to impress the judges. Great movement to get away from those punches. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. The old 1-2 scores for him. Three minutes gone by in this round.
I'm going to be using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now.
Head movement, more head movement.
Now he's targeting upstairs. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Scored well with that straight left. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Good job with another left hand. Lion swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. Fisher's left working well that time. Scored well up top. Targeting that overhand left. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 2. Fisher's very accurate, and you can see even early on in this fight, Teddy, he just has a target from long range that he can hit upon, and it's his opponent's head.
Well, what he's doing is he's acting like a realtor. What I mean by that is he's charging his opponent for real estate. Every foot that he comes in, he charges them 3 or 4 punches.
And round number 3 is underway. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. A stinging uppercut by Big. Look at that combination by Big. The Lion's punch is far off the target. That right hand serving him well. Both fighters told us that they want to have a similar approach early on here. They want to show a lot of varied attacks.
Well, that gives them a better opportunity to be effective throughout the night.
Big's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Fisher's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. Has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Come on, kid, focus. Back to the body.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. 10 clicks of the tuck. Goes up top with a right hand.
Go ahead. Just don't stand in front. Okay, listen. I need you to throw.
Start of round number 4. Easy scorecard to put together. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
And now he scores well with a straight right.
Uppercut! Uppercut is wide open! Uppercut, baby, come on!
The Lions' combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Committing well now to that left hand over the top. And a good solid 1-2 combo by Big. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Fisher's taking a lot of punishment, maybe too much punishment for an experienced referee like the one we have in there today to just keep on watching.
Yeah, you would expect him to be ready to do his job. Sometimes the job is to keep them fighting, you know, to make sure they break. Sometimes it's to stop the fight. I think it's that time now.
You need to cover up, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up. Jab your way, okay? Whatever you do, throw that jab.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Blocks the headshot. Really frustrating his opponent now. Fisher's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Hook, he wide open for the hook.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
You're not focusing. You're not focusing. Come on, punch, punch, punch. That's it.
Pulled the trigger on that overhand left. Clean shot with the right. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow.
Inside.
Work in the body.
Jab. Pop the jab. Use the jab. Use the jab. Get after it.
And that's the end of round 5. Fisher's just doing what he's been doing all night long. We've seen it throughout. He's been scoring well on the inside. He's been hitting those headshots. I don't know what the answer is on the other side, Teddy, but there's got to be something they can do different.
Well, one thing is he has to notice that, yeah, he's staying on the outside, but he's pulling back straight every once in a while. So what you got to do is make believe you're an NFL quarterback.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
Trying to time that straight left hand, and he does so with ease. The Lions got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you, but his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Now he's trying to create an opportunity here as he backs him up against the ropes. The Lions so dangerous with that action. Big shot comes crashing home. Right to the head and right to the canvas. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Scores up top with a left. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Big.
Come on, kid. Focus now. I need you to focus for me. All right? Get your hands up. Get your hands up.
10 seconds remaining in this round. And round 6 comes to end. If this is the turnaround towards the end of this fight, how will it happen?
Well, what he has to do, his opponent has to start timing his jab a little bit. You know, there's two ways to take away your opponent's jab if it's controlling range. One is with your own jab, the other is with the right hand. Start chucking right hands over. Make him a little afraid of using that jab.
Good smooth work by Fisher. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
The Lions out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
At the halfway point of round 7. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Biggs proving to be elusive.
Focus! Focus!
Come on, kid, focus!
Fisher's putting forth a little boom, 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 a 3-punch combination score. Solid left hand to the head. A good counter punch by Fisher. How about that? Another right hand. Biggs left now getting into the mix.
Keep working the body. Keep working the body.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut.
Get away from his champ. Come on now. This is it. You gotta make a fight right now. And don't let him keep his distance from you, all right? I want you to...
Teddy's scorecard through 7 rounds. The Lions' slim hope may be fading away. Look at his face, he's damaged.
And now it's up to the referee, the doctor, the cornerman to do their job. They have to think about stopping this fight.
He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
This one all day, all day.
Good flush shot by Biggs. Biggs really bringing a lot behind that uppercut. Teddy, how much of a factor is the lower body in landing that power shot?
Well, it's everything, really. It's kind of like being a golf player where you get all your torque with that swing where you put your hips into it. So the hips are going into that punch, and he's really bringing that trunk right up into the punch.
Unload right now. More punches, baby. Punches and bunches. Let's see.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Jab with the straight, classic combination. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Little head hunting with the left. Biggs on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. Accurate jab brings the right hand. Good right hand. 10 seconds to go in this round. The Lions landed a good, solid combination. And that's the end of round 8. One of his eyes is complete.
Get pressure on that cut, get the right medicines in there, and maybe find a way to fool around in the corner somehow, dump some water, you know, in the corner where the referee has to spend a little bit more time cleaning it up. They want to get a little bit more seconds.
The Lions not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Nice solid left hand scored by Fisher. The Lion's got those earmuffs on, and he's got his hands tight against his body. But Teddy, still, some things are getting through.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like driving a car, Joe, you know, and the weather's a little bad, and you say, I want to be safe here, I'm going to stop the car. You don't stop and park the car in the middle of the highway where cars are coming. I mean, he stopped right there in the middle of the highway. Cars are coming. You know, pull off somewhere. You know, get the heck out of there. Find the right parking spot.
Missed the body shot.
Hook, wide open for the hook.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts.
Double jab, double jab. In and out, in and out.
Nowhere could this be the start of a big comeback. He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. A crushing two-punch combo by Fisher. And that does it for this round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Fisher's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
The Lions' work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
Southpaw right jab, then the left hand. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
Come on, punch. Back to the body, back to the body.
You see, he's committed to that body work.
Inside, inside.
Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Relax. Attaboy. Keep swinging, baby.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Big shot. There it is! He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, that you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. A well-deserved win by Fisher. Unanimous decision, say the judges.
You can have your eyes closed and see that one, or almost closed.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
And his opponent across the ring, Fisher.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Good work putting the punches together. Bang, bang, bang by Big. Big's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good flush, straight left hand. Good fighting, snapping shot by Fast. That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Halfway through round number 1. Fisher's hit by that counter shot.
Keep pushing.
Big's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Nice work on the combination by Fast. Was able to avoid that punch. Final 10 seconds. Fast is got away.
No, he's throwing them from too far away. They're too wide. He needs to shorten them up, get into better range, and use that jab as a finder.
Where's your body? Hit the body. You need the jab. I want to see you double up your jabs, then the right, okay?
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Fisher. Big's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Come on, kid, focus!
Fast is the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Dismisses his opponent. Low stunned by that shot. He got hit, but he sent it right back. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Well, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand.
Where you want to be. Come on, kid, focus!
Good flush shot upstairs. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Fisher's combination punching working out well there. He landed 3 solid shots. Good defensive skill with the block by Fisher. Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Nice strike after catching one by Big.
You need to throw more punches. The body. Bang the body. Hit that body.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water.
Lowe's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
Bass is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Nice work, the left hand to the head. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Pace yourself.
Precision work with the left hand by Lowe. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Punch. Punch.
Best is cracked by a shot upstairs. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while. You know, sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
Focus.
10 seconds to go in this third round. And round 3 comes to an end.
You have to start doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position. You know where you need to be. I don't want to see you on the outside, okay? This fight.
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Lowe's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one, because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
Good work.
How about that left hand?
Good job, buddy. Take it off.
Halfway through round number 4. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Relax, relax.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault.
Move your head!
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Big's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. What we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Right down the middle. You have to double jab, all right? Just time it. Every time you come in.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been.
Inside.
Excellent 1-2 by Lowe. That's his opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there.
Left and right, left and right.
Committing now to the left hand. Good straight shot. Halfway through this round here.
Unload.
Lowe's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Fisher's starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a three-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. Good accuracy with that uppercut. Lowe's finding out right now that this counter-punching style is not getting the results he needs in these middle rounds. What is the answer?
Well, when a guy's not coming in and walking in, you can't counterpunch. I mean, he's not giving you the kind of turf that you need. Now you have to find a way to create your offense, to lead a little bit. That starts with the jab, getting off first.
And he returns on that exchange. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. And round 5 comes to an end. Lowe's plan was not supposed to be this result that we're getting here. Now it's later in the fight, and his opponent is still able to score with ease out at range.
Well, his corner has to think about doing something drastic here. Taking all these shots, this fight is in danger of being stopped. He's definitely going to lose it anyway. Maybe do something I tried years ago with Mills Lane. Believe it or not, bring him over to the corner, use him a little bit, use the referee. Bring him over to the corner and say, listen, if he doesn't change, I want you stopping this fight the next round. This way you put your fighter on notice what's going on.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice defense, good block by Big. Big's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Punch, punch.
That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not. Oh, and there you go. Targeting that head and landing with a bomb.
2, 3, 4.
Lowe's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. And oh, what a good, strong uppercut by Big. Fisher's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. A well-placed left hand up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Big. And that's the end of round 6. Fisher's plan that his corner put forth throughout all training camp was exactly what we're seeing here. Fighting from the outside, scoring at will. His opponent, they haven't solved it once.
And I'm shocked because, you know what? There's tape on this guy. There's video out there. We knew that he was going to fight this kind of fight. How did they not know, and how did they not prepare for it?
Relax. Relax.
Fass is trying to clear his head now. He was knocked down in that last round, but I don't know if he's fully back, just sitting on that stool. Oh, and he's going to the body well. Lowe's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Big scoring very well with the uppercut. What could his opponent be doing to defend against it better?
Well, if he sees that hand drop a little bit, instead of the shoulder tipping, if you drop that hand to throw the uppercut, there could be an opening. And he should look for that with the hook. Counter right back. That hand drops, bang, beat him to the mark with the hook.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time?
4, 5, 6. Get up, damn it! 7, 8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Fisher's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, the winner, Fisher.
As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Big's now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside.